It's MBK Meechie, and I just jumped off the porch with Dirty Glove Bastard.
Pick your head up, girl. Hating when you frown. You know I love the way you smile.
All right, so we got MBK Meechie jumping off the porch with us today.
What's good? What's good?
Man, I'm feeling good. How you feeling today, man?
I'm feeling blessed. Tired, but blessed.
Okay, yeah. No, I appreciate you coming by, man. What else have you been working on here in Atlanta during this trip, man?
I shot a video, and I just been recording every day. And I had a photo shoot too.
Yeah.
So yeah, that's what I've been doing, just working.
Yeah.
Anything to get better and to get my name out there.
I feel that.
Yeah.
How you like the vibes here in Atlanta compared to back at home, man?
I love being out here. I feel like it's a lot of young talent and just like, you know what I'm saying? I just like to be around everything. You see a lot of young people with nice cars and stuff like that.
Yeah.
It's just like motivation to work. So I like being out here, and I get to be at the studio and do my job, which is being an artist. So
Yeah,
yeah.
I dig that, man. All right, so you from Ruston, Louisiana, right?
Yep.
So, like I said, you're the first one from Ruston. So go ahead and just like tell us what goes on there. What's there to do?
It ain't much to do. It's real country. Like
Okay.
I'm real country. Like so, everybody basically know each other, and a lot of people I grew up with, they just working and sitting around. You know, ain't really much to do. So I'm grateful that I'm not really there, but that's still home. It's a lot of stuff I wish I could do for the people, like the community and all of that. So I'm trying to be like be inspirational to like people I grew up with. So yeah.
Nah, that's dope. Yeah. All right, so what was your childhood like? Like, what were you into as a kid growing up?
Everything, really, pretty much everything. Like when you grow up, when you bored and you country, you doing everything. So like mudding, playing basketball outside all day, playing every sport, flipping. Me and my cousins used to catch frogs and stuff. Like who can catch the most frogs? Like just bored stuff. Like it ain't. I wasn't really into that. I was singing my whole life though.
Okay.
Like I used to just be singing around the house because my mom can sing, and I guess that's where I like picked it up at. So
Yeah.
really none. Just being a regular kid, just being outside with my friends, and yeah, nothing else.
I got you.
Yeah.
Did you go to college after school or?
Yeah, I went to Full Sail, but I did it online. It's like a art school.
Mm-hmm.
I went for audio engineering because that's when I was like recording myself. Like I still record myself, I just couldn't engineer. So I went to go to school for it. But the core classes, I just wasn't feeling it. Like English and all of that, I was like, I ain't graduate just to be doing this again. So I just dropped out. Yeah.
I feel you. How long did you do the online classes though?
It might have been like a semester.
That's
But
it.
that's
yeah.
pushing it though. It might have been less than that, but I think it was a semester.
Okay.
Yeah.
So what's been one of the biggest life lessons you had to learn so far in your life?
The biggest life lesson, I would say, really not make no excuses, because at the end of the day, like I learned this like this year, but like at the end of the day, whether you got a hard life or you got all of this going on, everybody got the same stuff going on. So like, if you don't make it, it don't matter what you had going on, people still gonna say that he just ain't make it, just cause like they don't care if you got the worst life, your parents died, like nobody really cares about that. They just care about if you made it or if you didn't. So that's my life lesson I learned this year. I just been going off that. Like I can't really make no excuse. Like stuff gonna happen, but I just gotta keep going. Yeah.
I got you.
Yep.
And what was one of the biggest obstacles you had to overcome in your life so far?
I'll say taking losses. Like I be losing a lot of people, like family members, friends. Like, you know what I'm saying? Death ain't really never nothing that you just supposed to get over, but it's something that like I've been through a lot, and I ain't gonna say I got over it, but it's just like low key like motivation. Like the people that I lost that meant a lot to me, they'll be happy to see where I'm at in only 2 years. So like if I wake up, if I even think about them, I just be like, that's why I'm going so hard. Like I know they wouldn't want me to be doing this, so I just That's probably like the biggest obstacle that I have. Just like, it'll be like stuff going good, and then I'll just like lose somebody. I'm like, bro, like every time I feel like everything's starting to line up, it be something. But then I just have to get over the hump and just go.
Yeah.
Cause you know, I can't really let that stop me. Like, it's gonna be stuff that's supposed to get in your way. Some stuff you just gotta go through. So that's how I look at it.
Yeah, I understand that.
Yep.
So how old were you when you first started singing?
I don't really got an age, but I'll say 7 or 8. Cause I remember I used to sing, like I used to watch the Temptations and all of them movies, and I'll just sing in front of the TV, like Michael Jackson movie, all of that stuff. And then I remember when I was like 9, that's when we had a family reunion, and they asked me to sing, or my mom told me to sing, but like everybody thought it was gonna be some joke, like something funny. And then I did it, and everybody like, it's still a video too, like
really?
I know where the video at and everything. But that was like when everybody figured out like, oh, he could sing. So everywhere I went as a kid, I'd be like, Kim, make him sing. Like my mom, her name Kim, make him sing, like, or tell him to sing this. And like, it was just, I don't know. I've been doing it for a long time, but I ain't started recording until when I was 18, like right before I graduated.
Okay.
Yeah.
So what had motivated you to get in the studio that first time to start recording then?
You said what motivated me?
Yeah.
I was doing American Idol, like that. Got bored, I quit sports. Didn't really want to go to school. Like, well, I've been singing all my life, so I'm gonna try something. Did the American Idol thing, it went good, low key. I got like on the news, little local news and all of that. Then they just ended up cutting me. But like my grandpa was sick around that time. He ended up passing away, and I just looked at it as like, that was my first time doing something. Maybe God was just showing me like, you could do this if you took it serious, but now ain't the time, cause like he was sick, we was taking care of him, he was on hospice. So it's just like, you know what? I felt like I was the best person on the show.
Oh yeah?
So I'm like, bruh, I'm not finna keep going on shows and it's all politics and all of that. Like, I could just make music. So then like around for my birthday, I just told my mama like, I wanna make music. So she got me all of the stuff. Then I just started like going on YouTube, learning everything. Yep.
No, that's
that was what happened. And then I dropped a old song called Fell Off. It was my first song, like one take, I think. And then it was just like auto-tune on it, just cause I just found it and I just wanted to put it on there. It was not mixed or nothing. It had like 9K on SoundCloud.
Oh wow.
Yeah,
That's
and then I was
good.
like, okay. And then I just kept doing it.
Yeah.
Fell in love with the attention a little bit at school, and then I just kept going.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Who'd you grow up listening to? Who were some of your favorite artists?
Man, I don't even know. I know one thing though. I love Michael Jackson. Like, you can't say nothing bad about him around me. I'm gonna get mad. I'm gonna feel some type of way.
Yeah.
So that's who I was watching, like on the TV all the time. I wouldn't say he was my favorite artist, but like, that's one of the reasons why I probably even started doing this or started developing at a young age, because I would just sit in front of the TV and watch his little documentary family movie.
Mm-hmm.
Then I watch all of them little old movies, 5 Heartbeats, all of that. My mom used to have it on, so. But like, I'd probably say Chris Brown, growing up around when I was like a kid, like 9, 8, 10, it was Chris Brown. Just cause like he was just cool dancing and all that. Yeah, I'd say it was Chris Brown.
Okay.
Yeah.
So what does the MBK in your name stand for?
My brother's keeper. Yeah. My one of my friends, his name MBK3. I went to middle school with him. He started, like, when I was younger, everybody was like, oh, you can sing, like, write me a song and stuff like that. He used to always ask, but I ain't do it. And then, like, I moved from Texas to Ohio because of my stepdad's job at the time. But, like, I think my junior year, he started, like, making music, and it was, like, good. And I was like, dang, like, I guess he, like, doing something. Then that was what really motivated me before, or, like, right after the American Idol thing, when I seen him drop a music video. Like in his MBK, and we used to like say that in middle school. So I was like, man, I gotta come up with a name, something like that. And I couldn't think. I didn't want to use my real name, but I didn't want to go too far from it. I couldn't think of nothing, so I just was like Meechie, nickname, and MBK. I just put it together.
Okay.
Yeah.
I got you. So what's your creative process like? Do you write or you just kind of punch in?
I don't really write a lot, but I done started back. I'm trying to get into it because when I started recording, I stopped writing. Like back before I ever recorded, I used to write all the time. But when I started, I think I just started like punching in, and it just got easier. So now if I sit down and write, most of the time I can't come up with nothing.
Really?
But if I go in the booth and I just like harmonize and play around, then the words, then I'll go write it if I'm in the moment. But sometimes it just be that one beat. As soon as I hear how the beginning of it start, I can just go make a whole song. Yeah. But I want to start back writing because I feel like it's all creativity. I just want to do it. So I've been like writing. Like I just wrote this song called Pull Up. It's hard. That's the first one I wrote in like a year, so I can't wait. Can't wait for that. Yep. Yeah.
What's your thoughts on the current state of R&B right now?
R&B? I don't know. I feel like it's a lot of different styles to it now. And, you know, some people still trying to do the old R&B. I feel like I'm on my own, like me and R&B, and I mixed it. So I don't really know. But I do like a lot of music. Like I like everything. I like old R&B, new R&B. But I feel like Bryson Tiller was a person that like low-key changed it a little bit. Like when I was like a freshman, 2015, he was real hot. And I feel like I got a lot of influence behind him, not like his sound, but like the stuff he's saying, how he delivers sometimes. It just, I don't know, that boy hard.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I got you.
Yeah, I like R&B though.
What would you say was one of the biggest risks you took for your career so far?
Just doing it, just like going all the way out with it. I mean, like a lot of people be telling me like before it got to this point, they'd be like, it's crazy that you really like chasing your dream, because like, you know, a lot of times when you tell people like you gonna do this or you gonna go here, and it's not like a 9 to 5 or something like that, it's always backlash that come with it, because it's just like that's a 1 in a million chance, but like you never gonna know if you don't try. So it's like that's the biggest risk I really took, was just like actually trying to do it. Like I think one of my friends just told me, he was like, bro, I remember at one point every day on Instagram you was making a song every single day, posting it. And then, like I remember I was really recording, like going to school, I'd stay up till 4 in the morning, like learning and record on Logic over and over every night. So that's like the biggest risk, was just actually doing it. Like even like, I ain't gonna say my family members, I don't wanna talk about them, but at first some of them was like asking my mom like, he ain't gonna go to school, like why he doing that? Is he working, this and that? My mom, she's so supportive. She be like, if you do this for a year and see stuff start to change, she was like, I'm gonna let you go ahead and then I'll help you if you need help. So like, I just went and started doing it.
Yeah, no, that's dope right there.
Yeah, I kept going.
Yeah. All right, so is there much of a music scene back at home right now?
Nah, it's a couple of people like in the city that's making noise. I don't really know them all like that, but my dad be telling me about them, because like a lot of them, I guess he be showing them my stuff and they be all trying to work and stuff.
Oh yeah? Yeah,
it's a couple of people, but I don't really know. Our music scene ain't really all like that. From 318, Lil Snoop was like somebody from the area. He was going crazy. Mm-hmm. So other than that, it ain't really been too many other people. So I'm trying to like put on for the city, even though I don't really be there as much. But yeah.
Is there any like recording studios out there, or?
Yeah, it's a couple. I haven't went to any of them. When I be out there, I just be trying to be around my family and my great grandma. Like my great grandma, so I'll be down there. She live in the country. It ain't no service, nothing. So I'll just be down there with her and just kicking it. I don't be trying to really go to the studio, especially like all I do is be out here. I'm recording all the time. When I'm at home, I'm recording all the time. So if I go there, see family, I'll just be out, like going to ride 4-wheelers and stuff, just having fun.
Yeah.
You be trying to get away from a little bit. That's when you make the good music, though. When you take a break and then you go back to it, that's when you make good music.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
So where do you live at now?
I live in Texas.
Okay.
Yeah, I moved back towards the south. I lived in Ohio for like 6 years, though. But it was time to go back to the south. I ain't really like living up there.
Really?
Nah, I ain't really like it.
I got you. All right, so what was your inspiration on this new single, Real?
That's a good one. Well, I was watching Queen and Slim. You know that movie?
Mm-mm.
It's a movie where like they did something. I don't really remember, but the cop was trying to kill him or something, and they end up running and doing all of this extra. But at the end of the movie, like they was surrounded by the cops. They shot up his girl, and they told him like get down, but he picked this girl up and started walking, so they killed him. And then like my mom was going to do the divorce and all of this stuff, so I just like looked at it like, oh, he was a real nigga in that moment. Like he could have just, you know what I'm saying, surrendered, lived, went to jail, whatever, but he died for his girl. And I looked at the other situation, and I'm like, so then I just put it together. Like the song really about my mom,
Okay.
but it's just like mixed in with if me on the outside of a relationship of a girl that I'm cool with, that I'm like, I'm telling her, I could really be that nigga to you and take care of you, but you with him.
Yeah.
So I just like mix it all up. But it's really about my mom, inspired by my mom.
What did she think of the song?
She love it. That's like her. Me personally, I love the song, but I'll be like, I got way, you know what I'm saying? But her, like that's her, like she love that song. Like from the first time she heard me play it, she had asked me what was it, and I just like sent it to her, and she was sending it to everybody that I don't even like her sending my music to everybody, but she love that song though. She like all my stuff,
Yeah.
but she love that one. Yeah.
And how's the feedback been? It looks like it's doing pretty well on YouTube, man.
It's been good. I just been sitting back watching it because like I already kind of knew that it was gonna get good feedback, but I didn't think it was gonna be like this. So I'm just like taking it all in. But I also just like once you put the music out, it's gonna do what it's gonna do, either way. But it's out there for people to find and to listen to. So I don't really like to like force it or like I'll just be letting it do whatever it do. But right now, it's doing good.
Yeah.
And I'm just like ready to like slap him with another one.
Okay.
Yeah, but it's going.
So you working on like a new EP or mixtape, or you kind of just focusing on singles and videos?
Singles right now, singles
Okay.
and videos. I'm just looking for the one to really break me in how I want to be in.
Yeah.
But I think this next one, I don't know. I don't want to say too much about it, but it might be something.
What's it called? You gotta give us the
It's
title.
called Pull Up.
Okay, the Pull Up.
It just went viral on TikTok too.
Okay.
Got like 1 million views on TikTok. So I'm ready for that. Yeah.
That's major right there, man.
Yeah, I'm ready.
Who are some of the producers you've been working with lately?
My guy Louis, he make all of my stuff, like 90%. Like Real Nigga, probably the first song that I dropped or that I've actually like finished that wasn't on one of his beats. But Louis and his girlfriend Jessie, they both be like cooking up and they be making me beats and stuff. And I met Louis before I started recording.
Oh, really?
Like, yeah, I was just like posting covers on Twitter sometimes, every once in a while, and a couple of them blew up. And he ended up following me because he was rapping and stuff on Twitter. So when I first got my stuff, I posted it. And he was just like, hey, I make beats too. Then I was like, all right, send me one. And he sent me this beat. And it's that was my first song that really like took off. It's called Chanel. It got like a whole bunch of plays and everything. That was the first one I shot my first video to. So like, after that, we was just like, I guess we low-key a team.
Yeah.
And we just kept going with it. He was just here. He actually just left like yesterday.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh, that's dope.
But that's my guy though.
Yeah.
I'm trying to work with other producers, but it'd be low-key hard. Cause like Louis will send me like 20 beats every day. And then like he know what I like. So it'd be like, I hear one of his, after I'm already listening to another one, I'll be like, I gotta record on that one. But I'm trying to like start mixing it up a little bit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I got you. What would you say is some of the biggest challenges that come with being an independent artist?
Biggest challenges? I would say just probably, I don't really know. Just seeing other people go up, like it take a little more time. But the grind, that's the fun part about everything. Like either way it go, you gotta grind, whatever path you take. So I don't really think it's a challenge yet. I haven't really ran into one. Cause like making the music, that's the easiest part to me. Like the business side is the hard part.
Yeah.
But the music and stuff, that's so fun. Like I just can, sometimes I listen to my music, I'll be like, that is not me. Like ain't no way I just made that. Like I gotta listen to it in somebody else's perspective, and I'll be like, all right, I'm hard. But it ain't really no challenge. Just live, do what you're supposed to be doing, and it all play out how you want it to.
I got you. What else you working on right now, Meechie? What else coming up for you, Mo?
Right now, I just shot the video to pull up. That's a movie. I already know it is. So I'm waiting on that to be done so I can see it before the world get to see it. But I've just been in the studio just trying to get better and perfect my sound and just still find, like I said, I only been recording for 2 years. So I'm still like trying to play around and just making records. Trying to find my next one that I feel like different. Yeah. I like a lot of my music, but it'd be some of them that I'd be like, okay, this actually hard. But right now I'm just sitting back, watching this Real Nigga video go up and then plotting to drop the other one. Yeah. I got you. It's on the way though. I can't wait.
You got any shout outs you like to give before we wrap it up?
Shout outs. Yeah, I gotta shout out my mama and really a lot of people. I got a team too. It's just like my group of friends, but it's 3 producers, 3 artists. So shout out to them. Just shout out my brother right here. That's my barber. My brother, but he's my barber too. And my siblings, Kiera and Jace, Colin, all of them. It's a lot of people I can shout out. Everybody I love, they know. I don't really gotta say much, but yeah, that's really it. And I want to shout out my grandma, cause I love my granny. My grandma and my great grandma, I love both of them. Like, that's why I really be going so hard, cause I'm trying to help my grandma move somewhere. Like, I want her to stay with me so she can cook and all of that. Yeah, for real. But yeah, that's who I'm shouting out. Yep, that's it.
Pick your head up, girl. Hate it when you frown. You know I love the way you smile. Cry on my shoulders when you need